Recording in progress.
Okay.
Hello, YouTube.
Okay. He's asking you to solve the triangle. Look, the question solving the triangle. Ryan! Solving the triangle. First, I will solve the angles. I have two angles I can add and minus from 180. I have 30 plus 19, 49. 180 minus 49. Arlene, you made it 141 and that was wrong. Okay? You made it 141. It's 131, not 141. 131. Look at your baby. Okay, Shabab. The second. Look, Shabab. You have sine law or law of sine and you have law of cosine. How can you determine which one you will solve? Look, Shabab. 10. I have law of sine and law of cosine. I know that our lesson, it's law of sine because also the title of the lesson law of sine. So I will use sine. But how can I determine at the exam time? Look at the reference. Do you have angle and side? Yes, Shabab. Yakin, Walid. I have angle and I have side. So I can use law of sine. But to use law of sine, you must have angle and side at the opposite. Okay? This is the reference for me. Sine 19. Out of is equal to sine 30. Cross multiplication. Sine 19k is how many? 3. Divide. Why 3? Sine 19 is half. Sine 30 is half. Sine 19 divide sine 19. Okay. 9 point. Same way to find the second. Sine 19 out of 6 is equal to sine 131 out of j. Cross multiplication. 4.5. Sine 19 j equals 4.5. Divide sine 19. Yes.
Recording in progress. The Mr. wants me to say it. Just solve this, please. Please. What?
I swear. Okay. I want to solve the triangle. First step, you will think with law of sine. Sine is easier than cosine. So the first to solve any triangle, think about sine. It could be or not. Tangible. Sine, I must have reference. I must have angle and side, opposite side and opposite angle. Do you have any angle, Aslan? Do you have any angle here, Shabab? If I want to use sine of, if I think with angle A, sine A is missing out of the side I have, but the angle itself is missing. And also B is missing, and also C is missing. So it can't be. And do you have anything do you have reference for any angle? You don't have. So it's impossible to use sine. Impossible. So I will use cosine rule. Law of cosine. Sorry? It's not right angle. It's not 90. You don't have any angle. The three angles are missing. So I cannot use law of sine. Law of sine, at least I must have one angle, one side. One angle, one side to take it as a reference. Huh? Look at the previous here. Here, he gave you 19 is angle and 6 is side. So I have reference. I can use law of sine here. But the second, I don't have any angle to use. Law of cosine. Type. The law of cosine. How can I solve it? How can I start with it? I will start with the side. Look, sir, I'll give you the way to memorize it.
Sine A and then sine C. I will use
side. For example, I will use side A. Look, this angle A, this is the side A. Yes? This angle B, side B. Angle C, side C. And all of you know this way, صح? I start with the side. Suppose, side. I say that I want side A. اسكت. I will make it power. A to the power of 2. Okay, شباب? Look, because this is long rule. Is equal to the second two sides. If I took A as a side, I still have B and C. B squared plus C squared. Clear? Minus 2 and the two sides that you have. B, C. Okay? Cosine the angle for the side that you start with. Cosine what? A. Tani. I want to understand the rule of cosine. Law of cosine. I will start with side B, for example. Side B. This is the side. B square is equal to add the two second sides. The two sides A and C. ريان اقسم بالله سمعتني. A square plus C square minus 2 AC cosine the angle that you start with. Sine B. Take the third. If I want C, if I want to start with side C, C square is equal to second A square plus B square minus 2AB cosine A square plus B square minus 2AB cosine the angle itself, the angle for the side is angle C. Here the angle B, angle A. Okay? Clear? Start to write the rule and we will start up.
Recording in progress.
Pressure. Here, the first at the exam time. At the exam time, I'm not asked you to solve by law of sine and the law of cosine. I will write only the rule and you should determine which one you will use. Here, because you don't have reference, you don't have angle and side, so you must have only you have one way to solve the law of cosine. Which one you want to find? Angle A or B or C? As you like. Which one? Okay, angle A. Most of you said angle A, so I will use angle A. Angle A, so I will start with side A. I will start with the side. Yalla. A power 2 is equal to B power 2. Write the rule. Plus C power 2 minus 2 BC. A خلاص you cancel.
Yes.
Cosine the angle. And this is missing. Substitute. A is 5.1 power 2 equals شباب. To find the correct answer, put any value inside the bracket. هناخد B square is 4/9 power 2 plus CS 3.7 to the power of 2 minus 2 4.9 3.7 cosine A. Look شباب, I can take these to the second side by minus.
Yes.
I want to solve the equation. I can take the numbers to be alone at one side. Yani, I can write 5.1 power 2 minus 4.9 power 2 minus 3.7 power 2 is equal to, and here you can multiply them. Or I will write it one time, negative 2 4.9 3.7 cosine A. I want the value here, شباب. I want the value here. The value of the left side. 5.1 to the power of 2 minus 4.9 minus 3.7. Faisal, I want the value. شباب, I want the value of the left side only. Negative 11.69 equals multiply negative 2 times 4.9 times 3.7. Cosine A. To find, divide by the number beside. Divide by negative 36.26. divide negative 36.26. Sine A equals 0.322. Inverse. You know what the meaning of inverse? Negative 1 and use shift. And use shift. Yalla. Angle A is 71.21. I will write it 71 to escape from this. Two decimal places. 1.2. Okay. I found an angle. Forget the cosine. Go back to sine. Because I have reference now. I have angle and side. I will use cosine to solve all. Yalla. Sine. Yes. Well, it's easy. Sine 71.2 out of 5.1 is equal to, I will find sine B, for example, sine B over 4.9. Cross multiplication 5.1 sine B is equal to, I want this to have sine 71.2 times 4.9. 4.63. Divide 5.1. Sine B as 0.9. Shift. Angle B as, Shabab, you're talking. Shabab. 61.15 or 61.2. I will write it 61.2, Shabab. No need to make sine and sine. خلاص. You can add and minus from 180 to find the third. Yes. Times 4.9.
Look. Look.
4.63.
Stop.
Divide by 5.1. 64. Add and minus, Shabab. I will add 64.2 plus 71.2. Shabab, calculate with me, please. The answer is 180 minus. The answer is can't be negative. Okay, Shabab. This is angle C, this is angle A, and here angle B.